your chaos state of mind. Here's a quote. 15 years ago, the internet was an escape from the real world. Now the real world is an escape from the internet.
Wake up!
Love, lift, life. We touch into your mind, body, and soul.
We must pay homage to him.
What up, what up, what up, my people? Dreamwise here for another one. World War 3. WW3. The battle in the TechniEarth. TV is a lot of people's homeland. Good old North America. Television. Now we can stay in different continents across the TechniEarth. The information age is here and is running rampant and free. Throw out the rule book, giving your television ID. We're traveling at the speed of light to these places and are entertaining, creating, and picking up information along the way. The old model is dead, and we're en route to these different continents without a passport. We done tilted the scales, and these new continents on the TechniEarth have our attention.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. These continents are giant and massive and have their own countries, states, and cities. You have to be citizens to these worlds that have their separate rules and orders. But everyone can get in, and the deportation happens to those who speaking their truth.
What? What the f***?
There is one place that's rampant, run wild, and there are no rules or order.
Toasty!
Attention is the new game, and the technology gods want to soak up your energy by keeping you on their land. There's a few of us that steal chaos, and when I mean a few, I mean like one or two. Social media is the biggest attention-grabbing sucking machine we've ever come to know. The attention and minds of the masses is getting infiltrated and programmed full of information. Whether good or bad, right or wrong, this constant plug into the social machine is a powerful drainage to our now. The technology gods are here to stay and have the masses pay tithes, offerings, and the building fund with energy. Your attention and emotions to these land masses are hindering your energy that's putting you out of your creative bag.
Message!
Social media is stealing your time to be in the present with someone closer to you. Something that's always with you and wants to learn new tricks. Your wish is their command, and if you say these land masses are home, well, it will make it its home. Subconscious mind. Getting back to your power. Getting into your truth is the real magic in this game. When you're constantly on these land masses, searching and looking for something, you're not searching and looking for what's already inside of you. Your power comes from when you're pulling these aspects out of yourself and creating, and writing, visualization, drawing, building, reading. I read Instagram posts. When you read a book, you turn on that part of yourself that creates the stories in your mind. Imagination. As you're reading, you can see what the author is talking about in your mind's eye, or where they're going with this topic. But it's not in the aspect of how the author sees it. We all have different vantage points, and our imagination is going to paint a picture for us that's our own truth. Sitting still and finding time to do things for you is what I'm trying to convey. Sitting still and finding time to do things for you is what I'm trying to convey. Sitting still and finding time to do things for you is what I'm trying to convey. And making that time your own creation. These continents don't have nothing on your own universe. These aspects inside of you, you're trying to unlock and unfold. Getting into your astral travels, understanding your emotions and what makes you tick, giving to your ancestors, sun gazing, talking to them friends you have, understanding that aspect of yourself that knows. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a citizen of all these continents. Love, live life. But I know when to step away and make my time for me. We can't forget about the fairies. What about the fairies? These negative ions are important and vital for the creative being you plan to be. Going outside, being in nature, is not only a must, but it'll help you sense the true meaning of things. I'm not talking about being outside for just 20 minutes. When's the last time you just sat outside for hours? We are light beings, and in being light beings, we need sunlight to charge our bodies. The sun is our battery pack and can give us all the energy we need throughout the day. The vitamin D in these fairies put you in a state of now, happiness, and power. Sun gazing, grounding, being out in nature puts you back in the right state of mind, your chaos state of mind. Here's a quote. 15 years ago, the internet was an escape from the real world. Now the real world is an escape from the internet. I remember the first time Facebook came out. I was in college, and it was around 2006, 2007. I would have called myself a fourth year sophomore at that time. I was distracted with something else. Good old JCC. And one of my best friends, my road dog, my college roommate, was hooked on the book. No, not a school book, the Facebook. His country ass would say to me, hey fofo, man, let's go get on that book, man. Boy, we was using that thing like it was a dating site. Meanwhile, we missing all the opportunities to create and build with the queens that was sitting around us. That was on the book too. I knew Facebook was something because I never seen people sitting on a computer, chatting to each other, sitting around each other. I'm talking about my girlfriend at the time sitting in the same library with me, throwing shade at me, posting. I thought I was going to get a pretty purse for Christmas, but Santa ain't come through. So I replied back, I know who that's aimed at. You know I don't even celebrate Christmas. She want to say, I wasn't even talking to you. Boy, bye. And oh well, I celebrate it. I replied back, well, ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. She want to jump up from the computer screen talking about, who you calling a hoe with your broke ass? Acting like you don't celebrate Christmas because you don't have no money. Pew! Now that I have y'all attention, take your attention back and put it in a part of you that's forever, eternal, chaos. Dream wise.